Hey everyone, Coops here from the whole box and dice, and today we're going to be playing some Dragon Ball Super on Untap, doing some testing for the upcoming regional circuit here in Australia. We've got our opponent playing Cell, and we're going to roll a 16 and say hello to them. Let's have a look. So we're going to draw some cards. This deck is mono red SS3. When I say mono red, I truly mean mono red. There is not a single non-red card in the deck. But Coops, you say, your leader is blue. What about your super combos? No, we do not play there. We do not play them, and the reason why is because this first card that we have kept in our hand, whoops, as we just foolishly put them into our deck, into our life, because of the first card that we play, which is the Broly. which is the Babidi. And we are going to try and live our best life here. I don't think our opponent rolled... No. Oh, no, they did. They rolled an 11. We rolled 16. We are A-OK. So, look, our opponent has no idea what's going on. We have 2 out of the 3 magical pieces. We just need the 1-drop Trunks now. So whenever our opponent is ready, we will continue the fun that we are having with this deck. I've never played Cell before. We just came off a match against Broly. We played Lord Slug last night. We played other SS3 mirrors. We played just the most random stuff, actually. But we'll see what our opponent wants to do. They're just trying to, I guess, get their 6 cards in hand. Probably drop Jiren here. Double shot is just super important for us, especially if our opponent's not going to attack us. Do people know that they can? Yeah, cool. They've done it. All right. So we're all good. So we're just going to drop Jiren here to our activate main. Charge negate. And... oh, that's so annoying. We give away our secret tech turn 1 with a Babidi. No! Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, well, who knows? Our opponent possibly thinks we're just a madman, though, at this point. Our lovely Cell player, Starina's box. I think I charge a 7-drop, so their hand is not as good as it could be. Dr. Giro, perhaps, or Create Android. Dr. Giro. Look at the top 3 for an Android. See what our opponent's going to rip off this. I wish Cell you could tuck cards from the battle area as well. I play Cell quite a lot. It's one of my favourite leaders just because of the unconditional removal on the other side, and the card draw is absolutely nuts. Plus you don't have to attack your opponent, which I really like as well. The opponent's not 100% sure what they're doing, I guess. They've revealed 3 cards, but they are very unsure about what they would like to do with those 3 cards. Alright, they're going to move the 5-drop. They took the 5-drop? Okay. Interesting. I guess, sure, like... I guess you could take the 5-drop, technically. A bit of a tricky charge for us here. I really do like the burst attack, but we're going to have to charge it here so we can get the Digging Deep Vegeta out. This card is just the stupidest card they possibly could have printed, because we're going to swing in here and we're going to be able to take 2 cards out of our life and awaken. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. And, you know, the fact that, like, if your opponent swings, it doesn't matter. You know, that's like what I just love about this card. 20. And because we play, you know, the most degenerate leader in the game, SS3, we then get to refresh those 3 energy that we just tapped out for. So we don't even get punished by what our opponent's trying to do to us. So it is it's a good time to be alive. We get the 1-drop Trunks as well off the Digging Deep Vegeta, which is relevant as well, because we now have the chain and half the energy to do so. Sure. So we're just going to go through again. So opponent's down to 6. We're going to just drop them down to 5, just in case they are playing Tien. We do want them to go down to 3, if that is the case. Plus, they can pop us anyway with the 3 or less, so might as well get the max out of it. Let's see what our opponent wants to do here. If they, yep, they took the 5th, awesome. Well, I just anticipated that card dying. It's not dead yet. And like, look, sell on 2 energy. There's not a lot our opponent can do on this turn. Obviously, they'll tuck a card under sell. You imagine, given that they have 10 cards in their hand, they can afford to tuck one just to pop the Vegeta. And then, look, if they have Tien and they go down to 3, like I said, we're really okay with this because 3 is not a good amount of life that you want to be kind of living on. Opponent charges are 17, so you assume they've got at least some parts of the... Sorry. Ugh, some part of the cell chain in their hand already. But we'll see. There is the risk as well of, like, you know, tapping down if they do go down to 3 life. This deck does have, as in the cell deck, would have a lot of... Yeah, so our opponent just is a little bit terrified of the fact that we could just possibly straight up kill it. We unfortunately don't rip the foreseeing hit, which would have been really clutch there, which we do run 4 of in the deck. But you never know, we might be able to rip it off the draw here. Really surprised our opponent didn't tuck. Unless I use Speedy Surprise Attack here, I guess. But, like, you can still tuck a card. You're dropping a card on Speedy Surprise Attack to kill Vegeta. So, I do find that a bit... Oh, and we ripped the hit off the top. That is so clutch. And so unlucky for our opponent. Cool. So, all they're doing is just negating the attack, sure. I don't think they're doing anything else. You draw if it's negated. Yes. The auto still goes off. Yes, the auto always goes off. Drop a card. So we lose our 3-drop here, but that's fine. Because we're going to slam for seeing hit. Reveal hand, please. Which is just like, and this is where like hit is just so crazy. The turn 3 effective hit. It's like against Cell, if our opponent was like, you know what, we're just going to slam the cell chain on them, then unless they have the... Oh my gosh. Alright, so down to 5 cards. We are just going to... Look, we're just going to leave them. We're just going to take the 2 androids out of their hand. Just... They can have their super combos. We're totally okay with this. They can just lose 17 and 18 here. Then we're just going to pass it over to our opponent. We get to refresh 3 energy because for some reason someone thought this was a good idea. I thought about the other day, like, refreshing 2 energy does change a lot of what this deck is able to do as well. But, you know, that's nice. Our opponent actually plays a reveal hand. That's like a magic thing to do after you give your opponent knowledge of the hand. You know, they have the opportunity to write it down, which I think actually is against the rules in this game. You can't actually write down information gathered from your opponent. So we'll see if... Cool, so they're going to play Create. And we're okay with this because we know our opponent's got 3 super combos in hand. So we do have to be wary about that our opponent can force us to drop cards. So when we do want to go off with Bubbity, we just do need to be aware of that. But if we can keep them, so we're not going to attack them. We don't want to drop them down to 4 because we don't want to bring this super combo online. Just because we don't want to lose the cards in our hand. So next turn, we're pretty much just going to draw past. Like if we drew another hit, that would be insane because we could replay it. But no, we're not. What we're going to do is we're going to charge... Yeah, we're going to charge Kefla here. I could play the Pan, but our opponent can still tuck a card and pop it. I think we just leave this. Like, we're in a position where next turn, life is pretty A-okay for us. We certainly don't want to... Yeah, we don't want to play anything here. Just because, like, we could have played the Fearless Pan to put a barrier block. Like, that would have been probably the only play. Like, certainly considered this. But, you know, we're okay with... It's not SS3 good stuff. There is no blue in the deck. There is no blue whatsoever. But that's alright. We get an awesome chance here, whereas if we actually hit next turn the extra chain attack off Bubbity, things get a bit silly. This is the thing, I think a lot of people see SS3 and like, oh, he's just like not drawing into the blue kind of thing, but there is no blue in the deck. Not a single card. So opponent has to charge a super combo, which we're totally fine with our opponent doing this. Let's have a look. So they're going to play the 3-drop. And that's such a win for us that our opponent doesn't have the cell chain available to them. The fact they can play this and we can just topper them down to negate that attack. We are super happy with that. And then next turn, we just get to go off. We just get to go off with absolute insanity. So we're pretty happy about that. So we'll see. Yeah, sorry, 4, sure. Yeah, forgot our opponent hasn't even awakened. Thank you. Yeah, it does. Yeah, oh, I thought so. Yeah. I was like, isn't it you or your opponent? Yeah. Yeah. Cards down, can confirm. Sick. Alright, so now we're in a position where we're gonna charge Pan here. We now have 6 energy. We're gonna play this. Tap 2 more. Play Chain Attack Trunks. Play Bubbity. Look at the top 7. We don't get another Chain Attack Trunks, which kind of sucks. But what we do get is 2 Fearless Pans. We take 1 of the crits. And then 1 pan. I think is the best way to do this. Alright, so opponent just concedes on us. That's kind of sad. I don't even know if we could have killed him that turn. I'm sorry. Storena box. Like, that's cool, I guess. We live and let live. We'll jump back in. We'll start another game.